If you want to live downtown but you're not so crazy about condos or townhomes, there is one neighborhood in St. Petersburg, Florida, where you get all of the flavor of the downtown life, but you can still live in a single family home. So today, we're taking a ride out to Historic Kenwood. I think the best way to get a feel for downtown St. Pete is to start on Central Ave. It's the street that runs right through the center of downtown. We're going to run the length of downtown so you can kind of get a feel for what downtown looks like. I mean, there's tons of retail, there's museums, restaurants, bars, there's little sections that over the years have filled in. You know, back in the, say, early 2000s, there were a lot of dead spots downtown. On the right side over here, between 2nd and 3rd on Central is just, it's nothing but bars. It's just one block of bars. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick this up on the camera so much, but that right there under construction is 400 Central. It is the tallest building on the west coast of Florida. I can't remember, it's 40 something floors, and condo prices in there start at around $1,000 a square foot. So you're looking at, you know, pretty small 2-2 for about $1 million, or a little bit more than that. I don't even know if the smallest is 1,000 square feet. I think it might be 1,200 square feet. This block is filled with bars and restaurants as well, and part of that is because just behind the building on the left over here, I don't think we'll be able to pick it up until we get to the traffic circle, but that's where Tropicana Field, the home of the Rays, although they won't be playing here next season because of the hurricane ripped the roof off, and it's going to cost something like $50 million to redo, so they're not even going to play next year. And this strange looking building on the left over here is Ferg's, and they were the original. I mean, they opened right when the Rays opened, I think even a couple years before, like maybe 1992, when there was nothing down here. Like, this apartment complex wasn't here. There was nothing, and they survived. And now when the Rays are in town, that place is just absolutely packed. So here's our house at 2841 Burlington. This is a 2.5, 1,469 square feet for $825,000, which puts it at $562 a square foot. Now, I would say, obviously, this is not what you would call a traditional craftsman bungalow, or really a bungalow at all. Like the house next door, which we'll drive by in a minute, and most of the houses on the street are more bungalow style. This house looks like it had, I don't know if that was a carport on the side or was open, sort of on the right side over there. That was an addition of some sort, and you know, it's no flood zone. It's a big 10,000 square foot lot, which is nice. It's been on the market a little under 2 months, and you know, this estimate is at $794, which per square foot puts it above, you know, much of the rest of the neighborhood. And it sold in 2022, so a little about 2.5 years ago, for $695. And then prior to that, the last sale was in 2018 for $279. So it looks like some work's been done on the inside. I mean, since the sale in 2019, and I would argue it's nicer inside than it is outside. But I mean, the issue here is you're not getting the same square footage as the house that we're going to go see next. You're not getting the traditional bungalow. You know, I'm not crazy honestly about that siding. That's a PVC kind of siding. You know, I mean, it to me just doesn't fit architecturally with the neighborhood. Now, there's probably some stuff you could do renovation wise to get that front to be more sort of neighborhood appropriate, but you know, at $825, and you know, Historic Kenwood, I believe the average price per square foot for a house in this neighborhood is around $441. So, you know, they're asking a premium at $562, and a pretty healthy premium. So we'll see. Let's take a look at the other house. It's literally a street or two over from here, and that'll give us a good comparison, because the other one is 1,762 square feet, a 3-bedroom. I think it's a 3.5 bath at $800. And it is more of a traditional craftsman style bungalow. So let's take a ride over, take a look at that and see what we think. And hopefully we can get a decent view of it, and we'll jump on Zillow later to go through the pictures. But so this is 2930 4th Avenue North. We're in the heart of Historic Kenwood. This is a, you know, kind of picture perfect craftsman style bungalow. They just dropped the price, 30 grand. I mean, this house was built in 1928. You know, we're at $454 per square foot, which puts it more in line with the average for the rest of the neighborhood. It's on a bit of a smaller lot, but it does have a new roof. It's only been on the market a month. I mean, we can see from the views and saves that this one will probably sell faster. I'll have to go back and check the other one, but this has got on Zillow 2,000 views and 146 saves. Not always indicative of a quick sale, but it's certainly showing some activity there. So they started this house at $850, and it looks like it had been put up for rent at some point for over $4,000. And then it last sold in 2021 for $463. And then in 2014, that was when to buy it, $174,000. You could have got it in 2014. So just going through some of the pictures here, you know, the exterior looks like it could use a little bit of love. I mean, the paint doesn't look great in spots. Maybe it just needs to be painted. The interior pretty much renovated, doesn't look like it needs any work at all. You know, and actually a pretty nice sized kitchen. A lot of these bungalows have been reconfigured because the original galley kitchens just don't work nowadays. And then you have here a little garage apartment, mother-in-law suite, studio size, that looks, you know, really pretty nice actually. So if you are looking for sort of the downtown lifestyle, but you really would rather not go condo or townhouse, you know, this is really the neighborhood. You know, I mean, obviously you have to have the budget, because you're going to be, I think, around an average of 600,000 or so. I mean, there are some houses that are on the smaller side. If you look at sort of the niche.com crime stats, which you always take with a grain of salt, because any neighborhood that is in an urban area is going to be higher than average, you know, from a crime standpoint, more so than a suburban neighborhood. I mean, that's pretty much universal. A very, very strong and committed neighborhood association. So let me know your thoughts on those two houses. That was pretty interesting. I'm not sold on the house that's smaller, a different architecture than what is common there, and it's priced higher. I mean, I could be missing something. You know, we scrolled through the interior pictures. They both look like they're in really nice shape. But, you know, let me know what you think. Would you pick the 1,760 square foot craftsman style bungalow with the mother-in-law apartment, the guest apartment in the back? That's in pretty good shape. Looks like it could use maybe some fresh exterior paint, but would you pick that one? Or for more money, would you go for the smaller house that has the PVC siding and really curb appeal to me was not great. No landscaping really to speak of, and just didn't fit in as nicely in the neighborhood. Now, everybody's taste is different, but you know, that's my opinion. If you're going to live in a bungalow dense neighborhood, you know, I'm probably going to try to find a bungalow. So let me know in the comments what you think. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. I am a realtor here in downtown St. Pete. I love helping people that are moving here from points north. So if you're thinking about moving to St. Pete, Clearwater, Palm Harbor, Tarpon Springs, the beaches, anywhere in Pinellas County, shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email, let me know what you're looking for. Be glad to help you out. And as always, please hit the subscribe button so that you can get notified of future videos. And also, do me a favor, make a comment, let me know, what neighborhoods you'd like me to ride out to. I mean, there's a million historic neighborhoods in St. Pete. I mean, we haven't been out to the beaches yet. That's on the calendar. We can also check out some more of the suburban type neighborhoods where prices are a little bit more moderate compared to downtown. So make a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see next. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and we will see you next time.